As some of you may know, or maybe you've heard in another video, that I am a public elementary teacher, and one of my social emotional lessons lately was on negativity bias. And I found that as I was planning for that lesson, I realized that it really needs to be a dual practice of combating negativity bias, also paired with toxic positivity. And so as we were having this conversation and I was hearing insights from students about their experience, I realized that this was also a relevant topic to include in this series. Negativity bias is, from what I understand, the hard wiring of humans to give more attention to negative stimuli over positive or neutral. And perhaps this comes from evolution of those of us that were more acutely aware of potential dangers were more likely to survive and therefore reproduce. So maybe all of us now are, it's been said that we need 5 positive or neutral things to counterbalance 1 negative. One thing I've also heard is the more that we identify with our ego, potential harm not just to our physical body, but our mind, emotions, however we identify, can also be perceived as a different level of threat. And so due to this negativity bias, it can be a really useful practice to acknowledge what is going well, and to just carve out time to intentionally give attention towards that, since we are naturally probably going to be already aware of what's not working. However, so for this practice in my classroom, I have a place where we can kind of celebrate the positive and acknowledge it, write it down, share it. So I think the way that we do this a lot is with gratitude journals, but that quickly can become a denial or a diminishing of what is challenging. And so it's kind of this balancing of, yes, let's give attention and let's consciously draw our awareness to what is working, and at the same time not going too far so that we practice toxic positivity, where it's, there's lots of definitions of this too and examples, but I think one that resonates with me is just not allowing ourselves to feel what's truly there, or maybe more so fitting into what the expectations we perceive of a situation or other people around us, more so than letting our body lead what we are feeling. And so this is why I thought it was really relevant to this series, is that if you hear the terms of like, oh, just relax, it's not a big deal, let's focus on our breath, let's be calm, let's get into this meditative state, that can be a toxic positive way to interact with ourselves and our emotions in this moment, if we're not allowing time and space and permission to feel the true range of what is here right now. And so all of that to say, a long-winded opening to the fact that today's practice will be about inviting ourselves to feel. So you can take a moment and we'll find a comfortable seated or laying down position. And to respect your time of what I said this series would be, I will open and close with just that question for you to sit with as long as you have time, of truly giving yourself a moment to be curious with what is present in your heart. and what you feel in the body. Full permission to be and feel as you are. May you continue as long as you would like. Namaste.